Hello, everyone. It's me again, Victoria. Welcome to today's edition of Live Again channel. Today we'll be talking on factors for good relationship, and I'll start by talking on communication. Communication is a good tool and a great tool in good relationship. How to how you relate to one another, how you talk to one another, how you listen to one another, how you comment on each other's topic. All this is boils down to good relationship. You need good relationship. You need good communication in a good relationship. It's a good factor and it's a great factor that you cannot overlook. Also, you need to set aside time for each other, quality time to have with each other, whereby you are not disturbed or you are not crowded by other people. You have time to relate to one another, like going out to eat, like going out to walk, like exercise, like going out to watch movie, going out to do common things that you both enjoy, going out for fellowships. All this is necessary for good relationship. Respect and trust. You need to respect one another and you need to trust one another. To have a good relationship, you must respect each other and you must trust each other. You must trust, you must not be afraid of each other that, oh, what is this person doing behind me? You need to trust one another and be able to talk and openly anything that you know that is not right. Be open to each other. Do not harbor unforgiveness. You need to apologize when you are wrong, when you wrong each other. Apologize and forgive. Do not harbor unforgiveness. This can cause a strain in your relationship if you don't forgive and if you don't apologize. Saying I'm sorry should not be too big for you to say in a good relationship. Apologize when necessary, apologize where necessary, and ask for forgiveness if you have done anything wrong. Do not take each other for granted. It has a strain on relationship. Also, you need to create space for each other, one another. Do not take it for granted. You need to create space for each other. Do not interfere with each other's space, whether you like it or not. Everybody needs their own space. So let's encourage this and give each other space when you need it. Also, how do you manage conflict and how do you resolve it? In a relationship, sometimes there will be conflict. How do you manage it? How do you resolve it? Do you let it linger? It will act as a bad thing on your relationship if you let conflict linger on more than necessary. So resolve it immediately and quickly. And that is also goes on to you apologizing whenever it's necessary. Are you easily angered? Anger management. When you are angry, do you talk irrationally? Do you talk too much? Pause and think before you talk, because words are like eggs. So consider what you say to each other. Do not hurt each other. Also, how do you develop each other? Do you encourage development? Do you encourage one another? Do you give support when it's needed? Or do you talk down on each other and says, what are you doing again? Now you want to waste money. No, don't do that. For a good relationship, you need to develop. Do not be stagnant. Develop one another. This will act also as a good tool on your relationship, because then you are improving. Another one is physical affection. Do you show affection to one another? Do you have intimacy together? Do not say, oh, every now and then, I haven't got time, I haven't got time, I haven't got time. No. To establish a good relationship, you need to show your affection to one another, show your love to one another, and show your like to one another. If there is any dislike, show it and let it solve it, and let it the matter go. Another one is staying positive. Are you a positive person or you are a negative person? Some people, naturally, they are happy and they have positive mind. So be that kind of person. Always be positive. Whatever the situation, whatever you are going through, be positive. Always be positive. Look unto God, the author and finisher of your faith, and do not allow any bad thing to linger, or to put you down. Always be positive and always confess positive things. Do not labor on negative things. Look on the bright side. Another one is working as a team. In a relationship, to have a good relationship, you need to work as a team, whether you like it or not. If you don't work as a team, then your growth will be hindered, and also the relationship won't go far, because then you will give room for unnecessary jealousy, and this can have adverse effects on your relationship. So do not be jealous of one another in a bad way. You can be jealous, but not in a bad way. So always have it at the back of your mind that even if I'm jealous, is it in a good way or in a bad way? Another thing is appreciating one another. Do you appreciate one another? How do you appreciate one another? There are so many various ways that you can appreciate one another. Talk about it and see what your partner likes. How do you maybe like gift, or is it in words, or is it in action? Always appreciate one another. Do not take this for granted. Celebrate your wins and celebrate whatever you are going through. Celebrate. Be joyful. Let that joy radiate in you. It's a good tool for a good relationship. And like I've said, I've talked about respect. This is very important. If you don't respect one another, the outsider won't be able to respect you. And this can really have adverse effects on your relationship. So these are all the factors that I have for you today on good relationship. Thank you for listening. Today is me, your host, Victoria. And until another time, I'll say bye.